Hello, welcome to Christian Men Unscripted. I am your host. That was loud.
That's
Alan
good though.
Underwood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here with John Harney. Well, I forgot what we were going to talk about. Last episode was like
Halloween.
Wasn't very biblical per se.
No.
A little bit. We added it in there, right?
Well, here's the
The
deal.
evils of man.
People might notice Seth has been gone a little bit. I feel it necessary this episode to say he'll be back.
He was fired. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's always welcome back. He's just that
He
guy.
does stuff.
He's always busy.
I think he'd have been uncomfortable. He'd have been uncomfortable with the Halloween movie episode and
Yeah, no,
blood
and
and
then-
gore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He'd have probably been like, guys, I don't want to be a part of this conversation.
We miss you, Seth.
We'd be like, Seth, people get killed. It sucks. It's the world we live in, though. People kill each other, and it's bloody, and it's gruesome, and it's terrible. And that was last episode. Let's talk more positive. You got a vacation coming up. You're going on vacation. Let's talk about that.
I'm going on vacation.
I like vacations.
Going to Hawaii with my wife to see Pearl Harbor.
Ooh.
And enjoy the sun and the fun. And we're going to Waikiki. We went to Maui last time, which is a little laid back. This, I heard, is not as laid back. It's more metropolitan.
Okay.
And a friend of mine who was on the podcast, Nate, he goes, his
Shout
family
out
lives
to
out
Nate.
there.
Yeah.
And he's going to be out there same time I am with my wife. And he's like, oh, we'll take you around and show you the spot. So I'm like, book, I'm done. I'm booking it.
Yeah.
So I got a Hawaiian, what do you call that when they take you around?
Tour guide?
Tour guide. There you go.
Okay.
That's the one.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and he's from there. He grew up there. Him and his wife are going to show us around. I mean, obviously, we're not going to make him do everything for 7 days with us, but a couple of days, and then my wife and I will relax the most of the time.
Man, good for you.
And it is the first time my wife and I together have taken a vacation in over 22 years.
That's
without
insane.
kids or anything.
That's insane.
Yep.
I guess, it's funny. We've kind of said the same thing. Now, you and I have known
Much
each other.
cheaper with just two.
100%. Well, we've known each other since before we had kids, both of us. And
Correct.
we had our babies together with AJ and my twins born and all that. And you're right. Now that you're saying it, I can't say how many times I've had a vacation without our kids, just the two of us. We've done short things, little things, but I look forward to doing like a full-on, like going to Hawaii or going on a cruise,
Right.
just my wife and I. By the way, you love your kids, but that's really cool you're doing that,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, we went to Maui with the kids when I retired a couple of years ago. I whistle when I talk. It's weird. I
I
apologize.
do the same thing. I think we're getting older. I think
Yeah,
that's an old man thing.
And I got whistled through my nose and my mouth.
It's terrible.
Your wife has pointed that out.
Thank you, babe. Keep pointing stuff out. He's got to get better. He's got to get better.
I got to work on it.
By the way, me too.
What was I saying? Oh, we went to Maui with the kids. When I retired from the police department, we took a vacation.
Yeah.
And they were the worst. They're like, what are we doing? I'm like, we're sitting on the beach for the rest of the day. They're like, we want to do something. And we got in a big fight in the car. It was crazy. I'm like, you guys are no longer allowed in Hawaii.
There you go.
They didn't seem to enjoy it. I think they wanted to be home on their phones and, But I mean, it was fun. I'm joking, and we did have a good time. But we did get in an argument because I'm like, no.
Yeah.
They just did not like sitting on the beach.
Dude, that happens. My kids did the same thing on every cruise. They've been on a few cruises.
Right.
And it's mostly fun, right? But we like to make fun of the fact that they're also kind of jerks the whole time, too.
Yeah.
Because they're like, what about me? What about me? I'm like, dude, I got like $10,000 invested in this vacation. What about me? You know what I mean?
Yep. It's way less with two.
Yes. Yeah. No, I know.
I use my points, too, so.
Good job. So vacation, okay, we're Christian Men Unscripted. Let's talk about this for a minute. Here, it's November. We got Thanksgiving. We got Christmas coming up. Are you guys calling this like Christmas present for each other?
We are. We're leaving the 26th. We were going to leave on the 25th, but we felt like leaving the kids home on Christmas was a little.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Tell them time to grow up, guys.
Well,
I
did. I told my brother-in-law who lives in the same neighborhood. Jason, shout out. You guys heard about him.
Boy, we keep talking about him, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, had my kids over for dinner on Christmas, but now we're leaving the next day. So.
Okay.
And we're staying through New Year's, though, because my wife's birthday is the 1st. And my buddy, Nate, he was like, you got to be out there for New Year's Eve because it's like the whole island is just fireworks. It's pretty cool.
I bet it's
I'm like,
cool.
all right, we'll stay until the 2nd.
So what are your thoughts? Okay, let's talk biblical stuff. I like to bring it to that real fast here.
Okay.
Is it biblical, if you're a Christian, to take a vacation?
Yes. God rested.
Oh, that's a nice one. So you're talking Sabbath stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to sit on the beach for 7 days. Nah, I like doing stuff, so.
You know what's funny, man? What's cool is as a Christian, and especially if you're an outspoken one, you'll have opportunity for ministry, even buying some poke or some papaya on the side of the road.
What's the other one he said? Moco Loco?
Loco Moco,
That's
dude.
the one. I don't know.
Oh, did I send you that restaurant?
You did.
Is it the one?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him yet. He was in Disneyland all week. He's a Disney guy. They're Disney adults.
Yeah, they are. Okay. So I think, yes, I agree with you. Taking a vacation is so good for you. Jesus himself, and forgive me, I don't know the chapter and verse, but I know for a fact he says this in the Bible, where he says the Sabbath was made for man. He says,
but not the women.
Yeah, not the women.
You guys
you
keep
ladies,
working.
keep working.
Just get in, just go joking.
But the guys, he's like, no, Sabbath was made for human beings. Jesus literally said that. He's like, you guys, you're so caught up in all the rules of all the Old Testament laws and commandments and rules. You're missing the point. These rules and stuff were to help you to live your best life, to better know the Father, to better know God. And he also said, by the way, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. And so he says, but the Sabbath was made for you because you should rest. Mm-hmm. Now, there's probably a balance. I know people who are basically straight lazy and their life is a vacation. And believe me,
I know people like that.
Yeah, and I know some really close to me, and I don't want to be mean, but
who is it?
I'm not going to say, I promise. But anyways,
tell me off here. No, that's gossip.
That's gossip. Let's not do that. I got to quit being like,
seriously.
Yeah, I probably will. No, we won't. We won't. We don't want to. But so yeah, there's an extreme slothfulness, right? Don't be lazy.
Oh,
and
good movie.
The Apostle Paul, by the way, even said like,
oh, you're talking Apostle. I'm thinking of the movie Seven.
Well, that's a good one. But we should work. We should do things, right? Mm-hmm. Of course, work with our hands, earn a living. Yeah. But we should also take a vacation. I'm so glad you're going to Hawaii.
Well, I haven't taken a vacation in like 4 years.
Yeah,
because I'm broke.
What is your favorite, off the top of your head, vacation that you can think of? The best place you've been, the best thing you've done, pre-kids, post-kids.
I've never taken a great, going on a cruise, or we went to Lake Tahoe for a week with the kids, which was fun. Yeah. They didn't complain. We enjoyed it. We had a good time. Mm-hmm. I would say that. And then the Maui trip I've never been to Hawaii until we went to Maui, and I love it. It's nice. It's beautiful. Weather's great. People are nice, laid back. I like that a lot. But I haven't been anywhere else. I want to go to Germany just because it looks nice.
They say that's really cool during Christmas time.
Yeah. So I don't know. But Lake Tahoe, Maui, we take it. We go to a lot of amusement parks when the kids were Disney. Disney was great. Actually, because I told you Nate and his wife were Disney. Malia, they're Disney adults. They took us there, and it was a lot of fun. I'm not a Disney guy, but when you go with people and you kind of, it was just, oh no, my daughter did come. My son stayed home because he had to watch the dogs. He wasn't invited. But he could have came, but we didn't have any.
Is that the one where Nate literally hooked you up with some cool stuff because he goes there so often?
Yeah, he knows a lot of people.
Okay.
So we got a good.
That's great. That's awesome.
We enjoyed it, but
you're like, nope.
No, don't talk. Yeah. Nate doesn't want people calling him for to take him to Disney.
I get it. Hey, I get it. But hey, he's a good guy. He's a good guy to go to Disney with, just like he's a great guy to go to Hawaii with. Yeah. So there you go.
So he showed us all the ins and outs of Disney, and we had a good time. And
that's cool.
So I was like, okay. But, I'm not a Disney. But when the kids were young, we went everywhere. Knott's Berry Farm, Disney. We went to Cedar Point. We like amusement. My wife doesn't, but I do. We have a season pass to Magic Mountain. So we do that a lot.
Yeah.
But we've never taken a real, relaxing European holiday.
I get it, man. Neither have I.
And cruises, I haven't been on cruises. I've never been on a cruise because I was in the Navy and I could do without a cruise.
See, the cruising is my favorite. Yeah. I know people who hate it or just won't go. To me, it's the greatest vacation ever because it's like you're at a different place every day.
Videos with Carnival cruises look like just straight.
I won't go on a Carnival cruise. By the way, I'm not trying to be mean.
This is like a big nightclub.
Here's the thing. It's like anything else. We've talked about this before. You become kind of a hotel snob over time, right? We grew up going, you did too, on the road with your dad. We know the stories where it's like you're sleeping in just crap motels and it's just garbage and people are selling drugs out of them. They're disgusting, right? Yep. And so when you're a kid, you kind of don't care. When you're young, when my wife and I were first married, we hit a Motel 6, great organization, great outfit, right? But hey, it's $39 a night. Let's stay here. Yep. Now, no, man, I'm sorry, but
no, same.
Yeah,
I gotta have nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend the $200 a night instead of the $39 a night, and because it's clean, and I want to. What's the same with a cruise? Go have fun. If all you care about is just getting drunk and acting like an idiot, and if you look at a cruise and it's like, man, it's $200 for a week-long cruise with all meals and stuff included. Guess what? Everybody else looks at it, and that's what they got is $200, and they are gonna just load that ship up, and people are gonna be like, I got no standards.
You said ship.
Yes, ship. Yes, like a boat, a giant one. And so, me, I look.
But I see the videos and I'm like, that is like a big nightclub with partying and drinking.
Not my bag.
It looks like the boat will sink. There's so many people on it.
Just terrible. Not my bag, man.
I relax.
I like the old people ones now.
Yeah, me too. I need an old person.
We'll go on like the Princess one to Alaska, and they're like, the average age is like 70, and
I'm going into a Skechers store.
Yes, that's like you shopping for your Skechers. But I'm like, that's perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
Great dinner, quiet, chill.
Yep.
My wife is like, you are an old man and you have been for your whole life. I'm like, I get it,
Yep.
but it's, it's fun. So I like vacationing. I do love theme parks also, although we've had this conversation, how we have phobias, especially like during the holiday season last month and stuff. You see all those pumpkin patches with the carnival rides.
No, I don't do those.
What's funny is we like roller coasters and stuff, but I made fun of you. Remember we got on like the zipper and you panicked.
I panicked. I was at the state fair.
Yes.
I won't do it again.
But I get it because now I'm like that. And I never used to be that way. Where you go to get on one of these really hokey rides and they strap you in and then they close the cage on you. I used to love it. Now I'm like, get me out of here. Oh my God.
Yeah. You remember the one where you stick to the wall and it spins?
Gravitron.
I used to love that. Now, no.
That's the Gravitron, dude. That's the best one.
I can't breathe. I feel like my chest going to cave in.
Mm-hmm. You just get older, man. I guess you just get older.
I'm very claustrophobic, but I love roller coasters. I like Magic Mountain. Cedar Properties bought Six Flags, so they're cleaning up Magic Mountain. It's much nicer now.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, and it was fun. And we took Nate, the Disney guy. Okay, so funny. Yeah. Nate wanted to go. He's like, hey, he's a bigger guy. He's a Hawaiian. Yeah. He's a football coach. He was a lineman. And his wife, she's not big. I didn't want to go to that point, but she's
about to say like,
no, she's not. She's a Disney lady. They're Disney adults. Nothing wrong with that. That's fun. They're not older. They're much younger than I am. They're in their 20s, mid-20s.
Yeah, so they're still Disney kids, honestly.
Yeah. Well, Nate was like, yeah, I like roller. So he got on one, the first one. He's like, I don't know, man. And then we're driving home. He rode them all. He rode as much as he could. And he's a bigger guy, so the belt was a little tight on him and he had a hard time. But he's like, I ride the roller coasters at Disney, the Space Mountain and the Matterhorn, and I'm thinking I'm a roller coaster guy. He goes, I'm not a roller coaster guy. No. He did not like it. They don't want to go back.
He's a Disney ride guy.
Yeah, he's a Disney guy.
And those are great, fun, entertaining rides. And they're kind of like in Las Vegas, you go down Alta Hill. Alta at Upland, Alta at Jones, if you go to Decatur. And if you go 27, 28 miles an hour, it takes your little stomach away a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the Disney rides, which I love. But they are definitely not Magic Mountain rides.
No. Disney's overrated when it comes to rides. Atmosphere, yes. Rides, overrated.
The line that you're going to wait 4 hours in is a fun line to be in versus the Magic Mountain hot lines with nothing happening but misters and you're dying.
I get this fast pass. I don't mess around.
You got to do that. I get it. Well, you're a pro. You're a pro.
We go one day, we're in and out, we come home, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nate, that was the other thing. We drove. I was like, Nate, we're going at 4 a.m. We'll be back after it closes and we'll be home by midnight. He's like, man, you guys are crazy. I'm like, yeah, we don't mess around. We ain't staying in them hotels in whatever, Santa Clarita. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I love Magic Mountain, Valencia. But I can't. I've gone with you a few times, but I like to get the room and stay the night. I don't like to do what you guys do where you wake up.
No, yeah. Now my son drives home.
So you sleep in the car or at least just sit there?
Yeah, sit there and close my eyes. He's good at that stuff. But I do like getting the hotel. I mean, I would, but it's like if we got season pass, if we did it all the time, it would be too much. So
yeah, it gets expensive, dude. Like I want to go to Disneyland so bad. And by the way, on the Christian topic of this, there are people who just flat out refuse, like ultra conservative Christians. Catholic friend of mine who's really conservative just hates Disney.
Oh yeah.
And but I understand their position. I really do.
I just don't put that much thought into things.
Well, and
I should, maybe not. I don't know.
The problem is the theme park, if you will, is part of Americana. Now, do they charge way too much? Does my theory on a Carnival cruise versus like a Princess cruise or even a higher end cruise, those new Silver Legacies and all those ones are super expensive, and so it sort of changes the crowd, how crowded it is. Disney, the price doesn't affect that. Disneyland, for whatever reason, no matter how expensive it gets, the crowd is still there. The people keep coming. The diversity of the crowd and the craziness of the crowd is still there. And I mean that in a way of like you get the young partiers
at
with
Disney?
The family. Yeah, depending on the time of year. It's more like clean family. Yeah, it's more clean family. But my point is this. No matter how much Disneyland raises their prices, we all still pay. People still pay. It's still
apparently you don't because you haven't went.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. But if you look at it, it's still crowded all the time.
Yeah,
I don't think they're.
Oh, it is packed.
Yeah, they're
same
not.
with Universal. We went to Universal for a Easter one year, and it was packed. And it's not wide. It's like you're cramped in there. And I got the fast passes then too. I don't mess around. I'm not waiting. I'm too old to wait in lines. My back starts to hurt.
Yeah.
My son, he'll go with his friends, and they just wait in line. They don't care. Not me.
Yeah, no.
I don't wait in a 10-minute line. I have to be in and out. Boom, get on. Let's go.
I mean, I like those. And the last time I went to Disney, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We're kind of talking about nothing today here except for like vacation.
Vacation and Disney.
Well, I mean, because I do love a good vacation. I'm trying to save for my daughter's
Excited.
wedding, and I cannot wait to go to just a vacation with my wife and I. And I really am excited to do that. And I really know that you need to refresh yourself, even if it's just for like a day or two.
Yeah.
If you're busy in ministry, if you're busy at work, you got to reconnect with your spouse. So you guys going to Hawaii, I think, is an amazing thing.
I'm looking forward to it. It's part of the whole being more intentional with my wife now that the kids are grown. I think, as raising kids, you kind of take each other for granted, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, okay, you cook dinner, I go to work, you go to work, you cook it, I'll clean it.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of went through the motions for the last 22 years. My son's 22. I mean, don't get me wrong, we love each other. We had a good time. We had great vacations, but I'm like, I really miss the days before we had kids where we just, on the weekends, we would go to San Diego and just stay at a beach for the weekend, or we would take 5 days in San Diego and stay in a nice hotel on the beach. I can't do that with kids. We were staying in old motels with boogers on the wall. It was crazy because I'm like, there's 4 of us.
Disgusting. Right.
Yeah. But as I got older, I'm the same as you. I'm a hotel snob too. We went on a trip. I went on a trip with my dad before he passed away. He's a big Ohio fan of all sports. I am too. And for Father's Day, I went out there and we went to a Ohio State Penn State game. We drove to, where did we go after? Oh, Browns. We drove to Columbus. Then from Columbus, we drove to Cleveland to see the Browns and Ravens.
Yeah.
And then we went to the Indians game that night. So we went to 3 sporting events. He loved everything. And driving, we stayed at a Motel 6. And when we went in the room, we just had to sleep. The floor was soaking wet, like a leak and everything. And we were like, just go to bed. We didn't want to change rooms or nothing. We were so tired, and we don't care. Nowadays, I'm like, I'm not having this.
Right. Yeah. I know it's funny that we do that, but I got to go back to that topic. I love that you did that with your dad. Yeah. But doing that with your spouse, this is something that I personally want to get better at. Yeah. Because I know guys that are so intentional and they make sure that they have a date night even while they're raising kids. Mm-hmm. Full disclosure though, bro, we barely did that because you're exactly right. Look, I'm working full time. You got the kids. You got school, dance, taekwondo, baseball, whatever the kids have going on, baseball, sports, whatever. And so I think we can give ourselves grace when we're raising our families and saying that is part of that partnership agreement to raise kids together. Yeah. However, I got to warn any guy listening to this, as a man, as a head of a household, if you're a Christian guy and you're saying, I'm going to follow Jesus, I'm going to commit to this, but I'm also going to commit to my job and my family and my wife and my kids, you really have to figure out something I wish I did better, how to prioritize your wife, how to say, man, I have been blessed with this beautiful, amazing woman, because I almost squandered that personally, because I love my career, because I was always gone, because I worked, I enjoyed the thrill of everything I had going on out there, and I took advantage of the partnership. Right? Like, you got the kids, you got this, I got to work. Well, dude, I was working, but my work was super fun, right? And so now I want to do exactly what you're doing. Now I want to be more intentional, but I would warn any guy that we know or any guy listening to be more intentional right now, like starting right now, and say, hey, you know what? Let's get my mom to watch the kids, or the kids are big enough to hang out by themselves for an afternoon. It doesn't have to be a big Hawaiian trip. Right. It could just be, let's go to lunch and a matinee Saturday, or let's do a overnight to St. George if you live in Las Vegas, or you know what I mean.
My wife and I did that once. It was our first time. We went to a concert in Arizona, but it was a real quick turnaround, and it was cool. But I was like, we need to do this more often and longer. Like, enjoy, relax, enjoy each other's company. I think we forgot how to enjoy each other's company, to be honest with you.
You kind of almost have to start over when the kids get adult.
Yeah, it's like,
is that a way
what are we talking about?
Did I say that right? When the kids get adult?
Become adults.
You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Once they become adults, once they grow up, even if they're still at home, but they're adults, they're doing their thing. And so you have to reconnect with your wife and say, you almost have to be like, hey, are you free on Friday? Can I take you out on Friday? You almost have to kind of start over, because you're going to be changed people from before you had kids. That happens to everyone in time, whether they have kids or not. And so you might want to introduce yourself and meet this changed person that has changed over the last 20 years. And you know what I mean?
New season in life, really. You think about it. Kids are older, right? Yeah. Now we're a little bit older. And now we're in that I don't know. It's not late. It's not late stage.
20-year-olds, but it's fine.
It's not late stage, but it's that new. I don't know how to say it. It's like we're in a new stage in life, really. I mean, now we can enjoy each other again, like we did before we had kids. I don't know what you would call that.
Did
company?
They used to call it like the golden years. You remember when we were kids? People that were 40 and 50. Remember the 40 over 40 was the big joke, like over the hill. Yeah. You don't see any of that joking anymore, honestly. And it used to be 40. Yeah. And I could be wrong, But I don't really even see people like with the golden years and the golden stuff, you know, like joking about that. And I almost feel like that was like 50. It might have been 60.
Mm-hmm. The Golden Girls were super old in that TV show.
But they really weren't. Did you know that?
No, I know they were probably 50, 55.
There was one of them that I can't remember. Google it, somebody. But it was, they were way younger. You should, Google who was the youngest golden girl during filming. Google that. Because my wife looked it up, and I think one of them was like 29 years old, and they just put a wig and some glasses on it.
No way.
I'm probably wrong. I'm making that up. But my point is, you're going to find that out. My point is, we used to be older than we are now. If you were in your 50s, you were 1 foot in the grave.
Yeah, they were always smoking and drinking.
You're about to die any minute because you're already 50.
Rue McClanahan
is the youngest,
who played Blanche, was 51, which is 1 year younger than me.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
But you see what I'm getting at? They like made it like they were really old and they were our age. This is what I'm saying.
They're both 63, 62.
Okay, so they were at least in but they weren't as old as like you think. You remember, like they were a bunch of old ladies if you watched the show.
Yeah.
But they really weren't.
No.
They were our age. They were young, spry.
51. Like she's younger than I was at the time.
I say we wrap this up.
But not now. She's much older now.
She's definitely older now. Okay, and by the way, I didn't really even watch the Golden Girls, but I know my wife.
A friend of mine was on the show. He dated, I think, her on the show, Dawn Morale, who I used to play basketball with. He's like, I was on Golden Girls for like 40 episodes as her boyfriend.
That is hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. All right, so Golden Girls weren't as old. We're not as old as we think. Reconnect with your wife. Go on a vacation.
Sabbath.
Take a Sabbath. Okay, you really do. You really do. God did that for you, for us to take some time off, your personal vacation. And I got nothing else, man. I want to go on a vacation. So if you guys hear this and you'd like to help sponsor
GoFundMe for John's vacation.
Yes.
Daughter's wedding.
Yeah, I got a wedding to pay for and a vacation that I need to
That'll be your vacation, your daughter's wedding.
I hope my wife doesn't leave me because I haven't taken her on a vacation because we're paying for our daughter's wedding. So, yeah, we need to fund that, everybody.
Start a GoFundMe.
I'm just kidding. Hey, be blessed. Go on a vacation.
Going on a mission trip to Thailand. Is that a vacation?
It's not.
I'm going to be staying in a bunch of racks. I don't even know how much.
I'm excited for that, dude.
I don't know how much sleep out there.
I forgot about that. You still have to come to church and talk about that so we can figure out a way to fund that.
Should have done it this week when your thing went down. I could have been like, hey, Thailand, I'm going.
That would have been the right time for that, dude.
I wasn't.
All right, well, anyway, in front of joking about the funding for my vacation, except for if you're like an eccentric millionaire and you want to give me money, I'll take it. But not joking about that Alan really is going to Thailand and we really will be looking for funds for that. But that would have to come to a church so that it's, 501c3 stuff and you can get all that. So, okay. Be blessed. Have fun. Go on a vacation. I'm excited for yours. We'll hear about it later.
We can talk about Thailand next time. All right.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Eric